Okay, hello guys. I'm going to be explaining the D operandi strategy. Shandiswa nemfeso pastates aba anonzi D operandi. My name is Shingi. Please subscribe. This is my first video. Saka ngatitsanangure ini Shona. Okay. So, strategy inonzi iyo the market maker cockpit strategy. And the market maker footprint strategy. Okay. So this strategy implies good market. Each market inofamba uh, ichibva footprint handiti. Saka what is a footprint? Footprint strategy iyo inoti iyo a footprint occurs when there is a reversal in the market. It implies kuti paese panoitika reversal in the market will follow that reversal handiti, along with the layer line. Panozobhrekwa layer line rereversal iyoyo ndo panodi paunoita entry yako, then woseta mastop loss and everything. Okay, so kuti ushandise strategy iyi you need two trend lines. First one being the footprint, second one being the layer line. Then when making an entry you need an indicator inokuratidza where there is relative strength handiti pari kuitika flip nepapi handiti, where there is happening a divergence handiti. So to find a divergence you use the stochastic oscillator. I think on one is here this one. Okay, so Saka, you need to draw your footprint, you need to draw your layer line. Then after you've drawn this, then you find your divergence. Then you do check your end. Simple as that. I'll put as a guide. Okay, so let's go ahead and explain this. So let's go straight into the chat. Then Totanga will explain. So this is gold. So mana anozoti kana strategy yako ichishanda pagold then inoshanda pamapairs idzi saka let's just make an example using gold. Okay, so I'm seeing a footprint being made panapa. So how do you draw a footprint? Footprint toenda pagadzirwa reversal on the market, then we mark the 2 points and just so we are marking this point and this point. 1, 2. This is, I mean, the 1 hour time frame, guys. So I'll explain chizoita breakdown chidziga kumasmaller time frames. Okay, what marker footprint yako? So let's just make panapa footprint. Right. Wadraw a footprint. Often not draw a layer line. Not draw a layer line, say. Layer line, rungo tora another trend line. Then you touch the second point on the footprint and it going downward. And for a trend line to be valid, you have to touch at least 2 points. So the first point being the G, second point on the footprint, then she obviously or struggle another point. So this layer line will act as your guide kana tora end. Kuti uchabudira papi and it shall exit a trade papi. So tosachi a layer line and it just like this. So you've drawn your footprint, you've drawn your layer line. What you did, right? I'll draw a footprint yako, I'll draw a layer line. Could we end? You are waiting for this layer line to be broken and it can a layer line irabrekwa. You're drawing another footprint and it uchienda pane retest ye break this layer line. Parogadzirwa retest iyoyo, that's when you are finding your divergence. That's when you are making an entry. Kana pastochastic pako paita divergence. Okay, so tisataenda kure. Let me show you how you set your stochastic nekuisa masettings acho. Okay, so kana ushandisa trading view unongoenda apa pamaindicators apa, then you type what stochastic, spelling you and unyora okay, stochastic like this. Click stochastic rako. Then after click stochastic, rine my default settings. So what you need to do is set your own settings and enter the strategy. Then ready, when the stochastic pan up, then you go on the settings tab. Whenever my inputs pan up, and it then on length K, always a 5, on smoothing whatever, always a 3, smoothing, I show was a 3. Then you press OK. then you say kuti over adjust. So where were we? Tari kuti isusu you've drawn your footprint and you've drawn your layer line. What you need to do next is wait and kusvika layer line irabreakwa iri. After rabreakwa you can see kuti mana parabreakwa. After rabreakwa we wait for this move yabreaka layer line kuti ite retest. Handiti. After yaita retest, you're taking your entry, then write a trend uchienda upwards. After wadraw another what? Another layer line. Okay. So wadraw a footprint rako, wadraw a layer line. What you need to do second, wauya panapa di wodraw a footprint yako uchibva pane end yefootprint yekutanga apo uchienda pane retest yefootprint pane retest yelayer line panapa. Wapedza izvozvo, what do you need to do? You need to find kuti paitika this break padraw first footprint apa. The second point you have to find kuti paitika divergence here pastochastic. Kana paitoitika divergence wakutotsvaga entry handiti. So how do you find your divergence? Let me explain with divergence sheets that I divergence occurs when price action is moving from a higher point to a lower point. That's it. The stochastic will be moving in the opposite. It will be moving from a lower point to a higher point. So pese paunoona price action ichidai ufana kuona stochastic rako richidai and it doing the opposite. Okay, so what are we saying? Tatichi layer line ready to break. Chief, again kufanele back 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, so layer line ready to break mana. And after a break, we are drawing the first line on the footprint. Then per retracement up, that's when we are going with stochastic value. Then we see kuti paitika here divergence. Kana paitika divergence, wakudi waku place an entry yako bye bye. And it's okay, what's this thing doing? Okay. Right. And it so you wait for the break. After the break, takunotsvaga divergence. Is there divergence? Was there divergence made? Mana? Okay. So go on the exact point and it mark and it ona kuti chii chaitika papoint iyoyo. Okay. It has to be very very clear. Haufana kuita yekutsvagiridza. Haufana kutongoiwana. It has to be clear. Okay. We can see kuti panapa ndepa the upper. And this was the exact point. From where? From this point to this point. Okay, like this. And it's very clear. Indeed. So, when taking your entry match, what you need to do is wait for these lines. You can see with stochastic pako pane two lines, the blue one and the gold one. Indeed. The manual pako pane colors I say pako pane blue and gold. So, what you need to find is panobrekana maline aya paanonoconnectana. That's when you take your entry. You can see kuti panapa wadi draw your lines panapa wadi. Okay. Why is this thing not working? Okay, ndatadzodraw divergence yangu. Okay, panonoconnectana two maline aya. That's when you take your entry. And panapa. That's when you go panapa, then you take your buy panapa. Autoya panapa. Then you go long. Did buy panapa. And so what to the entry yako, what you have to do next is draw a layer line. This will become your guide match. Kuti uchaexitira papi. As long as layer line is now break, this one hausikuexita ucharamba urimo mutrend and but layer line rikazobrekwa manje wakuziva kuti wakufanira kubuda mutrade. Kana do make another entry close at this one, you are now finding another entry. How do you find another entry? You are waiting for the break of this line, then you wait for the retracement. But wait for retracement or draw a line footprint waiting for the second retracement. Right. After retracement yaitika wakutongocontinue. Wakuona kuti from this point break to the retracement pane divergence here and it go on your on your stochastic wakutonomaka mapoints. Indeed, the exact point on this one and the exact point on this one. Ukana by a divergence, you're going straight in. Indeed. Okay, let's go panapa. You can see in the panapa, you put your point, panapa. Very smooth, very clear. And this is moving from low to high, this is moving from high to low. And this big exact opposite. Already, you're going short. Makala zangu kawaida zao. Okay, panapa. Always do we end up panapa. Stop loss being slightly above this retracement area. Auto ride a trend and it. So this is basically what you'll be doing kusvika wasvika paunoda kusvikira iwo. You find with this strategy works ukatongotanga kudraw your footprint handiti pekutanga ukadraw footprint yako pekutanga handiti nelayer line layer line parichabreaka uchiita entry find with this layer line parichabreaka futi you're drawing another footprint you make an entry after you've made an entry then you draw another layer line after your layer line irabreaka futi you're waiting for the retrace the retracement panapa and it wamirira retracement ichi wakutoona kuti between this point to this point pane divergence here kana pane divergence wakutobhaya so you say kuti you'll be continuing with the market kusvika wainosvika there's no stopping or whatever ukangoti what you need first is just draw your footprint layer line wait for the break place an entry kana pane divergence worida trend parichagumira pari kubreakwa you are checking divergence between point yabreakwa neparetest area kuti pane divergence here if there's divergence entry and it after you've made an entry you draw a layer line to guide you kuti uchaexita papi pari kunobreakwa layer line iroro hakumirira for the retest after retest after retest wakutotora entry kana paine divergence and it wakutodraw layer line after this layer line has been broken also wakudraw another footprint from this to the retest area if there's an entry you enter so that's basically what you'll be doing and you will see with you'll be riding with the market every single moment and so that's basically how you place your trades kana uchishandisa this mmc footprint strategy